Good morning, everyone. Oh, this is good for the soul. This feels nice. Hearing the surf. So much interesting pieces of driftwood here. If you were a folk art person, you can really make something funky with all of this stuff. Go and explore and Pacific Ocean. And here's the next cove. Here's Mike right there. He got ahead of me. I believe that either that one right in front of him or the one past it is Raft Cove, the provincial park. This is all linked together. There we go. Found what we're looking for. Let's go up and have a look. So a local had built this cabin, and not well kept secret. Everybody knows about it. So sorry, occupied. You can. It's cute. This is kind of what you come out here. This is your little front deck with beautiful little wood sculpture. Mi casa es tu casa. My house is your house, I think. And this is what you get to see. Oh, the sun's come out on this beautiful little west coast paradise. And look at that. That's a good way to enjoy your evening, eh? There's a girl staying in there. She's actually leaving. I think she said tomorrow morning. We might come back and have a look on the inside. Well, it's afternoon after lunch. We decided to take a walk with the dogs. We've gone south on the road here, and we've walked for probably just slightly over a kilometer and got to Raft Cove Provincial Park. So this is Raft Cove Provincial Park. This is, oops, let me back up a bit here. So this section in here is where Palmerston is. And I guess that's the parking area. So that's the trail to to Palmerston, and Raft Cove is here. So let's go have a look. All right, look at that. You got a little creek running. That's cool. Yep. Oh, Maggie. Oh, do you need to lay down in the mud? Do you? Oh, she was just literally in this puddle here. Oh my goodness. Wolf country. Don't run, act big, fight back. Okay guys, that was just tiring because I am such a wuss. Oh my god, what is going on here? Oh, which provincial government do I write to and ask about why is there not a helicopter that takes me here? Oh my goodness, look at this, folks. This is Raft Cove Provincial Park. I kind of figured it was slightly over a kilometer of just, oh man, brutal, nasty trails. Here's some garbage. I'm gonna pick that up. Why would you do this? This is also annoying. And now I gotta carry all your now I gotta carry all your crap back. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at Maggie and Daisy. You guys are so happy. Oh my god. Dude, I don't have enough hands for this. So we just ran into a couple of locals here. Oh, you can see them, they're right there. They're from Port Hardy, which is on the other side of the northern tip of the island, and they give us some tips on how to get back. Give us an idea of what to expect, and they said it's pretty easy. You just got to look for certain things, right? So we're hoping to avoid major scrambling on these rocks, because that's just not nice. So gentle walk would be good. So he said to climb the rope. Just kidding, we're gonna go this way. That's probably like, oh, we're screwed kind of rope, but we're gonna go this way here. Oh, look at that. Well, this is pretty.
I would say so.
This is so pretty. There's a little wall right here. I know it's kind of dark on camera. There we go, you can see it now. Just goes around. Oh, this is pretty. So there's a little river right there, and the dogs had a lovely little drink. We both dipped our heads in the water to cool off a bit because it's hot, and now we're just going to continue along the beach, see if we can spot the cabin. Okay, 3 bears, one right by the blue barrel, one slightly down, and then one off in the distance. Yeah, so I've got just a quick little found rope here, because of course silly me didn't bring a leash, because why would I bring a leash in wolf and bear country?
Yeah, I don't know why you would.
Yeah. All right, so here's the deal. Of course, luckily on the beach is all these little strands of rope. So my former life of climbing instructor and rock climbing instructor, I know enough knots. Oh, there goes the bear running up the shore. So two is up on the hill, one is still on the tidal flats. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So the deal is, we fashioned a couple of leashes, because I'm too dumb to bring a leash with me to go walk my dogs. So that's my bad. With my former life as a climbing instructor, I know enough about ropes to strand all of these together with some fancy knots. They're relatively structural. I wouldn't want to climb on it, but there's not enough dog string to pull these things apart, so we're good. We've got long lines. We're gonna slowly move ahead. Mike's got a bit of experience with bear. I live in the North Shore with a bit of experience with bear, so all right, let's see what happens. Humans coming, 3 dogs. Hey-oh! Making lots of noise.
Oh!
Up!
Get out of here!
Up! Go on! That's it! There they go. That's what we wanted. We wanted them to be scared of humans, make a run for it. Up! Up! Go on! Go on! Yep! There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we just want to sneak by them on the beach. So make lots of noise, keep going. Made lots of noise, secured the dogs, made it past. Daisy was barking, which is good. Lots of noise. The bears, the mama bear had a good look at us. The stayed the longest. The 2 juveniles were gone. Mama bear just kind of, we obviously never got between us, her and the cubs. Mama bear stayed the longest, made enough noise. She took off, and that's the end of it. We'll just move along here, get out of this little tidal area. Oh, it's been a couple of hours. Maybe an hour, hour and a half. I can't remember what time I said, but there is the cabin right there. Basically, it's been circumnavigating the high water mark, and oh, it's hot though. Yep, go for a walk. Don't bring water. Don't bring dog leash. That's how I row. All right, so we've been on the trail for 42 days now. And we're bushwhacking. No, we're not bushwhacking, but it's actually a feint trail. You gotta be, I have to say, you gotta be pretty good with trail recognition. Alright, so we made it back to the cabin. This is the emergency shelter. You made it. Enjoy it. Please keep this wonderful place off social media. I won't tell you where it is, but there you go. Look at all these soup cans. That's probably 20 years old. You don't want to eat. There's a little loft upstairs. Danger, do not use stove, fire hazard. Yeah, because nothing's attached. Everybody's made their little mark on the wall. There it is.
Nice view.
Yeah. Pretty. Vancouver, we love Island. I'm hot. I'm cranky. Gotta make the, I don't know, 20 minutes back to camp. I'm gonna shower and have a beer. Whew. Not necessarily in that order. There's Daisy. There's Daisy. Oh, she's so done. Oh, so yeah, we're back at camp. Enjoying the well-deserved beer. What do you think, Mike? Was that a good one?
It was okay.
It was all right.
It was passable.
All right, I'm gonna shower up and have a beer, enjoy ourselves. We're actually deep in discussion of philosophical differences. I just took a shower, and I didn't bother turning on the water heater, so it's just the ambient temperature water, which is probably like 21 degrees. So I offered Mike my outdoor shower. So he just said, it's a little refreshing. But man, it's nice to get that dirt off of you and the sweat. Man, I was just sitting back. I'm doing the traffic watch because I don't have a shower enclosure. It's an outdoor shower, an outside shower, as it were. So I have to give him the heads up if there's a car coming either way. So he has to step around the front of the truck and hide. Oh man, beautiful day, blue skies. Let me show you guys. So this is what I'm looking at. So there's our truck camper. Maybe make out Mike's feet down there, but there's a little knoll there, hillside. There's another one right there, and that's where the wolves were last night. Kind of going that way. Oh, it just turned out to be a beautiful day. Car. That was my heads up to Mike. There was a car coming, so you had to duck around the front. You guys ever had the feeling that after a nasty gross day at camp, or for whatever reason you shower and then you're like, I don't want to put mosquito spray back on. There's nothing on your skin. It just feels so much cleaner without bug spray.
Okay.
Timber. Ha!
Timber. Timber. No.
Hup. Go on, bear. Go on.
Timber. No. Bear.
Hut. Go on.
Okay, bud. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. This way. Timber.
Man, I tell you, I'm glad I have my eyes open, man. It's not like Mike and I are constantly scanning the horizon, but we got our eyes open. Dogs are inside the camper immediately. Maggie actually saw the dog, started to go, but I got her pretty quick. Daisy's Timber saw the bear as well and started to go, but
no, Timber, no.
But
go.
Mike got him good, real quick as well. So. The bear ducked into the bush to the left, and we'll probably circle around because there's obviously scent of food and all that stuff. I'm cooking just a pasta. That's food, right? So we'll just have to be aware. Got 2 cans of bear spray. I'm going to bring them both out right now just to have them handy. Yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm just having my pasta for dinner, a simple pasta. But what I've done is I moved my camp chair so that I can actually see the entire clearing if the bear circles around, because that's pretty much the only way it could come in, is through this little clear cut right here. And I can see this road where it ducked into, probably, I want to say like 250 meters away that way. It ducked into the bush, so if it comes out that side, I can still see it. All the dogs are inside the camper. Mike is just prepping his dinner, I'm having mine, and yeah, we'll obviously wait another 20-30 minutes and see where we're at, but just keep an eye on camp right now. Just got to be safe, right? I got my bear spray sitting right on the bumper. Got another can inside the camper, so I got 2 cans. Is that a halo photo? Halo video? Decided to come down and enjoy the sunset because we haven't seen the sunset in how many days now?
Since we started the trip.
Since we started the trip, we haven't seen a sunset. So we decided to come down and enjoy the sunset. This is quite
too warm in the sun.
This is quite lovely. It's actually super hot in the sun. We need to get in the shade where it's probably minus 20, so.
It's okay.
So Mike has a story. Tell us what happened there, Mike.
Well, I woke up Mr. Bear because he was sleeping about 10 feet away from my toilet last night. I didn't know he was there, and I kind of just was going for my toilet, and he jumped up and blah! So, yeah, a good 10-foot encounter. Woke me up, that's for sure.
Oh, that explains why you say, I've been up for a while now.
I'm really awake now.
I'm really awake.
Don't need coffee this morning.
Well, we're on our way out of town. Town being side of a parking area. The camping was not spectacular because you're just on the side of a road, but man, I tell you, that wild BC coast, just amazing. So we just did our little catch up with email, etc. in Port McNeill, and we decided to take a little side track to a place called Telegraph Cove. It's got a huge amount of history, and what I'm hoping for is to just have a quick stop, have a look at the little history side of things, and then we'll keep going. This is the whole sawmill, cutting wood to make boxes of salted salmon, blah blah blah. Above the end of the boardwalk, site of the original telegraph station for northern Vancouver Island, originally built 1911. The families lived in these little houses with little numbers. Super cool. Armitage House, the oldest building. This one right here. One of the mill employees, Cullen Armitage. Nakamura House. So each one of these things had historical value. That's really cool. Look at this beautiful little cove.
So with everybody up there.
Look at the size of this thing. It's a much bigger house comparatively, although it's probably 2 units. Look at this old Dodge truck. First bunkhouse. Oops. I don't think you can stay in these things. Can you? Oh, you can. These are, this particular one you can rent. Oh, neat. That's the little tour. This is the end of the boardwalk here. Just thought to come down and show Mike. This is a really, really cute area. I really like it. Anyways, we're going to turn around and keep going back to Nimkish. Back in Nimkish. Oh man. So we're back here. This is the campers right up there. Oh man, refreshing. Not a long day of driving, but still nice to just get in camp and chill out. Well, I'm gonna lazy day, so we're gonna go for a paddle. I'm gonna go to so the wind's going this way, so we're gonna paddle out that way because it'll be way easier on the way back. So this is the beach that we're at is where all the windsurfers hang out, and on the other side of the lake is where all the kiteboarders hang out, and the kiteboarders hang out at their camp is actually on that side because they just have two different camps. So there's our site right there, the two truck campers, and here comes Mike and Timber. Look at that. Timber is just chilling over the backside. And there's Timber, star of the show.
I love these little rides.
Yeah, look at him, he's already asleep.
Yeah.
Size is this lake. It's amazing. So we're not quite at the sandy beach yet, which is right there. I pulled out this little spit here, and because I saw this thing, I thought, oh, man-made structure. Man-made structure, let's go have a look. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful surrounding. Yeah, we spent half an hour, so it was 30 minutes here. Wind on our backs going that way, so it's probably a lot less. Timber is all snuggled up there. That's just beautiful. Can't go wrong, eh? Dinner time. So what's on the menu today, you might ask? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bacon wrapped scallop with garlic prawns. Haven't decided what's going to be the side yet. I'm going to start with that and see what happens. All I'm doing is just pre-cooking the bacon just a little bit. Once it's cooked a little bit, when it's almost ready, I'm going to wrap it around the scallops and put the whole thing back onto the pan. Well, I made a small miscalculation. I forgot to take the prawns and the scallops out of the freezer, so they were like frozen when I started cooking. I left them out for 15 minutes, but they were rock solid. So anyways, had to start with that. So the problem is that I couldn't wrap the bacon around the scallop. So normally to do a bacon wrap scallop, you wrap the bacon around the scallop, put a skewer through it. But being frozen, I couldn't physically put the skewer through. I could do it now, but it's super hot and I can't really handle it. So it'll be bacon draped over the scallop. Still looks good though. Here we go. Dinner is plated. So instead of the scallops being wrapped, just sitting on top. That's fine. They'll still have bacon flavor. Yeah.
Laughing joke.
Hello everyone, thanks for watching the third and final installment of my trip to North Vancouver Island. I thought I'd take the last couple of minutes and do a quick bear aware pro tip. So as you can see here, I've got a pretty decent sized backyard, and I have a resident black bear that lives in the area, and they used to come through my yard quite a bit, and then I removed all of the attractants and I no longer get the bear to visit. So these are habituated bears. They're used to human activity. I've actually shouted at the bear, I've thrown things at it. It just looks at me. I'm trying to make it as uncomfortable as possible for the bear, so it doesn't really want to be in my yard, but it simply doesn't care. Where I just was, up north Vancouver Island, these are unhabituated bears. The bears, even though they're much larger than our resident bear, the resident bears around here, they kind of push around 400 pounds or so, and these guys were like 600-700 pounds up north Vancouver Island. They're big bears. So they are unhabituated, and they are they don't like being around human. They don't see the campers or anything like that as food source. So when we yell at them, they simply just take off. They're looking for for berries and things like that, natural food source for the bears. So one of the things you can do if you are camping in a provincial park or national park where there is bear activity, first of all, the rangers will come around and tell you. There's these large signs that simply say, be bear aware, don't leave coolers or laying around. If you walk away from your campsite, all your stuff's going to be put away. However, when you're out in the wild, you really got to do things proactively by yourself, because no park ranger is going to come by and help you out. It may be as simple as for myself as making sure that I put all my food away. I don't leave my barbecue laying out. But for people who are tenting, and the more wild you are, the more you should take care. So if you're tenting, you may go as far as cooking and caching your food 200-300 meters away from your tent, to the extent where you could actually cook in one set of clothing, and then after cooking and eating, take all of your clothes off, put new clothes on that doesn't have any food scent on it, and cache the food and your clothing and your cooking utensils, all of that stuff, put it up in a tree or a bear-proof bag, and then obviously when you finish your meal, cache your food and your clothing, all of that, go back to your camp in your tent 200-300 meters away, and playing it safe that way. Anyways, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for sticking with me. See you in the next one.